Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Irham Zahin bin Kamarulzaman. My metric number is 1200601. Okay, for today's video, I will talk about relation. Okay, first thing first, let's go to the definition and properties of relation. So, what is relation? Relation is an ordered pair of elements. So what does this mean? It is to express a relationship between elements. A binary relation R from set X to set Y, also can be written as XRY, RXY, is a subset of a Cartesian product, which is X times Y. We must be noted that the relation of AB is considered distinct from the order pair of BA unless the elements of A is similar with element B. A relation can also be a function if it fulfills the requirement of a function. Now, let's go for the first example, which is bus route. Let's say there is a bus that will make a transit from 4 places until the last transit is KTM, and the bus will repeat the same route. So for the 4 places, we have Taman Rahmat, Taman Ros, Taman Sentosa, and Taman Jaya. So the bus will start at Taman Rahmat and continue to Taman Ros. From Taman Ros, it will continue to Taman Sentosa, and from Taman Sentosa, it will continue to make a transit to Taman Jaya, and from Taman Jaya, it will continue to KTM. And after arrive at KTM, it will repeat the routes which will go to Taman Rahmat. So from here, we can make a relation. Let's say the places is the elements of D. So we can see here the element of D is Taman Rahmat, Taman Ros, Taman Sentosa, Taman Jaya, and KTM. So if we want to make a relation D times D, which is R will make a transit to, the relation will be R equals to Taman Rahmat will make a transit to Taman Ros. Taman Ros will make a transit to Taman Sentosa. Taman Sentosa will make a transit to Taman Jaya. Taman Jaya will make a transit to KTM. And KTM will make a transit to Taman Rahmat. Okay, we can also make the relation into an arrow diagram. So here we have two sets of D. Let's start with Taman Rahmat. From the Taman Rahmat, it will make a transit to Taman Ros. From Taman Ros, it will make a transit to Taman Sentosa. Taman Sentosa will make a transit to Taman Jaya. Taman Jaya will make a transit to KTM. Lastly, KTM will make a transit to Taman Rahmat back. So as you can see here, the relation is very important so that we can make things clear and not confused. Now, let us continue with the second example, which is food web. So, there are several animals here. We have frog, rabbit, grasshopper, bird, snake, and also eagle. Let's say that these animals is the element of A. So what can we do here? We can make a relation which is R is can be eaten by. Therefore, The relation of A times A is grasshopper can be eaten by bird, grasshopper can be eaten by frog, rabbit can be eaten by snake, rabbit can be eaten by eagle, frog can be eaten by snake, frog can be eaten by bird, bird can be eaten by snake, and snake can be eaten by eagle. Okay, now let's transfer this information into an arrow diagram. Here we have two sets of A. Let's start with grasshopper, which can be eaten by bird. Now let's go for the next one. Grasshopper can be eaten by frog. Rabbit can be eaten by snake. Rabbit can be eaten by eagle. Frog can be eaten by snake. Frog can be eaten by bird. Bird can be eaten by snake. And lastly, snake can be eaten by eagle. For the last example, we have co-curriculum. Here we have two sets. The first one is S, which is student. The element of S is Aiman, Abu, Arif, Kamila, and Zubaida. The second set is C, which is co-curriculum. The elements of C is chess, archery, football, hockey, tennis, quiz, and debate. The students is required to take at least one course of co-curriculum and must not more than two. So the relation here we can make S times C, where the dr is applying for. The relation of X times C is Aiman applying for football, Aiman applying for debate, Arif applying for quiz, Zubaida applying for debate, Zubaida applying for archery, and Camila applying for chess. Next one, let's go to the arrow diagram. Here we have two sets. The first set is set S and the second set is set C. We can see all the elements in each set. Let's start with Ayman. As before, Ayman applying for football, Ayman applying for debate, Arif applying for quiz, Zubaida applying for debate, Zubaida applying for archery, and Camila applying for chess. So, lastly, for the conclusion, let us summarize what we have learned so far. Firstly, the relation is an ordered pair of elements. It is used to express the relationships between elements. The relation from set A to set B is a subset of Cartesian product, which is A times B. And relation can also be a function if it fulfills the requirement of a function. Thank you and goodbye.